Friends, it's just after Valentine's Day, and I don't know how the expression goes exactly. If the cock ain't crowing in the pen, then it must be crowing in a bathroom at a restaurant or a hotel room somewhere else or a brothel. I don't know how exactly it goes, but either way, you just got hit with some bad news. And how it affects you is your self esteem. Maybe you start playing off scenarios in your mind about when was the last time we had sex. So maybe it's been a while, or I just haven't been the same since giving birth, or he's wanted it but I kept saying no, or maybe I made myself unavailable. Maybe I gained weight. Maybe I've neglected him. Maybe it's my fault that he's having sex with someone else. And because he's doing this, because he's having this affair, the solution must be that I must have sex with him right now after discovering this. I got to do it as soon as possible to keep him. If I offer more sex, better sex, more adventurous sex, more openness, more maybe violence in a sexual encounter, instead of him wounding me emotionally, you might as well do it physically during the sexual act. So many different ways we can take this conversation. The first, my primary focus of this video is to highlight with your self-esteem belittled and devalued, now is not the time to step up your hypersexuality in response to feeling dismissed. What I want to say is withhold sex in this moment. It's not as if, hey, if I have sex with him the day after I found out that he was cheating on me, that he's going to end the relationship with the other person, as if sex is actually going to work to keep my relationship alive. Sex is going to keep my cock from leaving the pen and going elsewhere. Obviously, we're more than just sexual beings. We're very social beings, emotional beings. So focusing on sexual repair in response to a deep emotional wound is only going to cause more emotional pain. Because for starters, it's not going to work. Secondly, it's going to feel as though that your partner you're feeling blackmailed into having sex with him now, almost manipulated to offer yourself physically. It's almost like a type of emotional coercion to try and keep your male partner from cheating on you. And it's not going to work. It's not as if you lost weight or did work on your face or got breast enhancements or anything like that. None of that is going to play any role in preventing your male partner from cheating on you or having sex with someone else without your consent or knowledge or expectations in your relationship. But your hypersexuality is an attempt to try and use your erotic power to maintain this relationship. I'm not saying your eroticism may not support healing. What I'm saying is to do so at this moment in time will ultimately cause you harm. It'll lead to more betrayal. Your intentions of your sexual behavior now with your partner are not to connect or to play, but your sexual intentions are actually to control him. If I do all these things, I can manipulate him into not cheating on me. If I can be his best sexual partner, if I can lose weight, if I can enhance myself physically, I can control him, and then he'll be loyal to me, and then we'll have a secure attachment. This is incredibly illogical. It's totally irrational. It's totally going to undermine your confidence going forward, because we all know as time goes on, looks fade. All these enhancements harm long term. You're not going to look better for long. There is a timeline. There is no security being established when you do these behaviors in response to such tragic news or such shocking news. What I'd encourage you to do is build a plan to reconnect, reestablish stability and structure in the relationship. Sex may or may not be part of it in the immediate aftermath, but generally speaking, it's not. It's not because it's being used to manipulate. Giving him more sex immediately after discovering that he's cheating on you isn't exactly going to reinforce the idea that he should stop cheating on you. In fact, he's going to get double the sex as before? You're essentially saying, go have sex with the other person because it turns me on. It makes me want to have sex with you more when you are betraying me sexually. Do you hear how sad and tragic this behavior can be when you're trying to solve your emotional pain through your sexuality, especially in response to betrayal? I want you to know that going in as you're weighing, how do you want to go forward? How do you want to reestablish contact? How do you want to reconnect? How do you want to deal with your pain? Having sex with your betraying partner in the immediate aftermath won't help. And especially, it's not going to help if you go and have revenge sex with someone else. All it does is adds to the drama. I know it's not fair. I know it doesn't feel right, but that's what will happen. An eye for an eye won't provide clarity in your relationship.